Alright, here we go. I got my one pack in from my vote for the HCT. We got our Uno pack. Good. This deck looks ridiculous. Okay. Oh, not wild. I'm standard. Here first, man. Firebat's basic. Just all of these ones. Well, not all. Some of them are quite bad, right? The Minoramps. All right. Maybe we need one more big taunt to make it good enough. But I don't know, I think this might be just strong enough on its own. It's silly. It's a beast. What are you doing? Hey guys, how's it going? No dragon hatchers? Well, I don't have any dragons. The hell is it gonna hatch? I'm trying to make a taunt druid shell, but instead of making it super polarized, where like when you hit the combo you instantly win, I'm trying to make it very not polarized, so that we have better matchups against maybe more of the aggro, and we're less decisive against the control decks. more of a patient combo deck than in your face taunt druid, right? I even have things in here that are beasts that would mess up my witching hour. But they're cards that are so stupendously strong against aggro that I include them. I just think the Malygos win condition is kind of weak. So I'm playing a Mali Druid shell with the Taunt Druid win condition. Mali Druid, what do I prefer? I like only one plague. I think two plagues is really clunky.
Bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
Spellbreaker. I hate Spellbreaker. The goose is like decent, but it's not amazing. So my win condition is reviving a bunch of Lich Kings.
Do you like to play with fire?
It's scary to let live.
For the wild.
Wow.
That's the toggle waggle and goose tree. Because I want to play this. If I wanted to play toggle waggle and goose tree, I'd do it, man. And I would do it well. I'd do it so well, you'd be like, is he playing Goose Druid or Toggle Whale Druid? I don't even know. I don't even know what kind of Druid he's playing, but I know he's doing it. I'm happy for him. That's what you'd think. I don't know if you even have time to think that. It'd be too difficult to think.
For the wilds.
But I want to do this. Please go on a date with you. No. I am taken, man. Can't go on any dates.
Onward, friends, to adventure!
It's not an instant win.
Wow.
Like, if you build your deck for this purpose, you can get that sick instant win. I did not build my deck for the instant win. I built my deck for kind of like the slow creeping victory, consistent. Kind of like if you poke a tree in the same spot, you can eventually chop it with just your finger.
I must
It's the direction I'm trying to take with this deck. Persistence. watching Firebat and Kibler at the same time. Good thing you got two eyes, man. One eye on each screen. It's actually really hard to do.
Must move quickly.
Have I ever chopped down a tree with my finger? No. Much credit's no good. Our amigo did not scream this.
The circle of life is over. Light and rot.
Shadow Vision's on turn 6. So if he had Scream, he could have done it. I highly recommend 2 monitors. If you don't have 2 monitors, you should get 2 monitors. It's awesome. Life-changing. Really good. One of the best things I've ever had was 2 monitors. You can do a lot of things for money, right? Like, you can do so many different random things with your money and buy so many different things. If you enjoy utilizing the computer, second monitor is a lifesaver. It may be weird at first, but you're gonna love it. You're gonna fall passionately in love with it. You may even marry that second monitor. It's really good. The third monitor, waste of money. Don't get a third monitor. Anyone that tells you that you need a third monitor, they're lying to you. It's a trap. You're never going to use it for very much. You're just going to throw something random over there and not look at it. Then forget about it, and then you're going to bring it over to one of the 2 actual monitors that you use to look at it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Slow.
Light and rot.
You do 7 damage next turn. He's at 3 life, healing to 5.
I wonder.
I have 3 monitors. I never use the third monitor. I was like, maybe I'll use it when I'm streaming. I'll throw something up there. Nah, man. Why would you need 3 monitors if you only have 2 eyes? It's that simple. We may not get Hadronox off this because of the way I played this game. It's fine. We still can't lose.
Light and rot.
It's beautiful. Why do I play Spreading Plague? It messes up Beast Revenge. Well, when you're playing against Paladin and you play Spreading Plague, you win the game. So I like it for that. And set up lethal here. Also drawing into double naturalize.
Do you like to play with fire?
The only Detroit City FC game I went to was the one I tweeted about. It was really fun though. If you live in Detroit, I recommend it. We went all, everyone out, like a lot of people went out to the bar first. So there's a bar that you all start drinking at around 2, and you drink for like 2 or 3 hours, and then there was a celebration thing in the parking lot. We had like flags and people yelling and smoke bombs and stuff like that. And everyone started chanting and like, you know, lots of F-bombs, lots of fuck the other team,
Well
blah blah
played.
blah chants. And then we marched all through town in a giant parade with flags while chanting F the other team. We were really hammered and it was a really good time. Highly recommend it if you're into sporting events. They party. They made a giant water balloon fight in the stands afterwards, like right before the game, which was pretty sweet. So, except you're soaked and now you're all wet and you gotta watch the whole game, but still pretty fun.
Malfurion versus Morgul.
I must protect the wild.
Naturally. Double nourish. Probably not gonna play Malfurion against Shadowwalk Shaman. Maybe he's even Shaman. We just jam that bad boy. Alright, he's a shuddering. Are you talking about the World Cup? Nah, it's not talking about the World Cup. Since the World Cup's happening, a lot of people are fired up about more local events around here in America. We care about soccer, you know, only during the World Cup.
For the wild.
But, yeah, the stadium is packed for the local Detroit game. Stadium. It was at like a high school. But they served alcohol and they were allowed. It's fun.
For the wild.
When I'm Malfurion versus Shudder, it's in my witching hour. I'm gonna revive my dude.
For the wild.
So this card and this card are completely dead against control, and we're against control. So it's a smidgen unfortunate, but manageable. should have naturalized last turn. It's kind of like I want to leave that 7 guy up, just run into taunts anyway, and then we can volcano. But it didn't work the way I wanted to.
Let the pain speak to me.
Yeah, he's trying not to get Shadow up the middle. He doesn't have the walk. That's a hell of a Shadow Walk curve, man. He went Life Drinker into Chain Gain into Grumble, Life Drinker, Chain Gain, Shadow Walk. Now he's got 2 Shadow Walks in his hand and we cannot possibly win. Unless... No, we're dead. Well, a little bit of time before we There's always a % chance this Shadow Walk messes up, but game volume's too loud. Okay. Thanks for your input. I don't know, you can't really make it much lower, I can't hear it through my headphones. I don't really like the game volume. So I just listen to my music on my phone. Right now I'm listening to the Alt 18 Countdown from 2015. This is XM Radio playlist. I don't really like XM Radio. They still have commercials sometimes, which is ridiculous. Oh, they didn't mess up, it killed us. Still too loud? Maybe if I just yell really loud, it'll balance out. Alright, we're gonna go perfect. You see that it's like 0.5%. Can you listen to music too? No. I mean, you could YouTube that playlist that I said out loud. I hate this deck list. I've played like 2 games of it already, and I can just tell I don't like it. The combo is too inconsistent. Against control, you do have a timer that you still have to kind of like abide by, right? So I cut Wrath. Get some Savage Roars in this bad boy. So instead of Twig, I'm playing just Savage Roars. Instead of Wrath and the... Normally people do Wrath, Ferocious Howl. Instead I'm doing Injured Blade Master Oaken Summons. I have no idea how I squeezed Iron with Golden Limb in here. But he's there. Let's get rid of you. Alex isn't as good now because we're going to be doing chip damage with our whole... The Wrecking Crew up front now. Yeah. Feisty.
versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. I must.
Here we go. He's on the hunt. You forgot to put a weapon in it? Did I forget or did I not put it in on purpose? I think this time I did it on purpose. Most of the time I forget things though. I don't know what it is, man. I can't remember anything ever anymore. Like, ever. I'm not even old, you know? It's just nothing. I lose everything all the time. Every day I find my wallet again. Every single freaking day. I have a drawer where I'm supposed to put my keys in my wallet, and every day it's a discovery mission to try and find my wallet again still. It's never in the drawer. I always remember to look at the drawer so that I can be disappointed when it's not in the drawer, but I always remember to look there first. And then I look there, it's not there, sad, and then I have to walk around looking for my wallet. We got a sick curve. It seems like one of the best ways to contest Animal Companion. Sadly enough. It's really bad against bow. And if he has Divine Shield. We're manageable versus this. Now we're gonna be okay. Is 5 equal to 6? No. Genius. Oh, come on! What is this?
Where shall I strike?
I should just play beat 'em up. Beat 'em up hunter, man. Bear shark. I think this card's in the game still. Man, there's some big sharks out there, dude. If you ever like watched television during Shark Week before, it's a pretty cool week, like every year. Just like the megalodon and stuff. I got my picture taken once in the jaws of a megalodon. Like the jaws are right here, and there's just me hanging out in the jaws. Then my sister was on one side, my brother was on one side, and my other sister was on that side. You could still see all of us inside the jaws. Each tooth is approximately, on average, like 7.5 inches long. Each individual tooth. And you know, sharks got like a bajillion freaking teeth. Man, that Leok's good. It's kind of bitch play. The megalodon was an average of 50 to 78 feet long. 15.2 to 23.7 meters for our European folks. don't think they exist anymore, though. The largest living shark is the whale shark. 41.5 feet long. So it's like half the size. It's still pretty big, 40 feet long. It's like what? Probably like 6.5 of you? That's long shark. They're usually off of Hawaii, right? I like to see one of those on vacation.
For the wild. Job done.
Yeah. You seen those giant stingrays they find in Asia? In like city areas, like off of China and stuff like that, they find in freshwater, like I think it's like 12-foot long stingrays and stuff like that. Like 12-foot wingspan, I guess they call it. It's a big freaking stingray, dude. Yeah. How do you like to pull into your office job and see that sitting next to you in the car? Whew. Stingrays coming for our jobs. Because they're right there in the city. Giant squids are the creepiest. I mean, are they mini Kraken though? Aren't they actually Kraken? Like they have the legends of the Kraken, and people draw it on caves and stuff. And now, like modern science is telling us, yeah, man, those are just giant squids. At least that's what I thought. Thought it was most likely the answer. All right, this is better. No, we can take 4. We can take 4. This only ruins our mana goes about 100%.
Warriors of the frozen wastes. For the wilds. Job's done.
We don't have any plagues for the Plague Roar. So we just run Savage Roar for some reason now. Okay, good card, good card. Heal that injured Blade Master, it's a combo. How did we even get to this conversation, man? I don't know. To be honest with you guys, I don't really care that much about the population issue. But I'm into Krakens. Krakens are sweet. So, that's how I spend my energy and time. I get Google facts about Krakens all day. You give me 10 minutes to try and learn about population issues, I'm gonna fall asleep on my keyboard. Did you know Myra's Unstable Element has synergy with Arcane Tyrant? It does, yeah. It's actually pretty sweet. Myra's Unstable Element's gonna be a really cool card. It's gonna allow for some pretty meme stuff, I imagine, and just really kind of funny highlights of people milling their entire deck and dying. Where are these naturalizers, dude? Not thrilled. Not thrilled. Arcane Tyrant. Naturalize. Whew. You're joining the ranks.
Time waits for no one.
Not a good one. The last one was a good one though, so you can't get too spoiled, right? Why can't hedgehogs just share the hedge, man? Hedgehogs are creepy. My little sister has a hedgehog. It has got some deep, dark, soulless eyes. Probably, you know, they live in low light and whatnot. The thing always is trying to dig. Like, you'll set it out on a table, and it will sit there and try and dig into the table. You put it on a blanket, and it will just try and dig through the blanket. Like, it won't, like, actually rip through it, but you'll see it's trying to find ways to go down. It's, like, naturally programmed, definitely, to try and go under things. Your old dog did that. Maybe it's part hedgehog. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We killing him. Surprise! Roar. Or maybe my sister's hedgehog is part dog. Now that's a thinker. So Roar is a terrible card that if people play around is not good. But it makes 0 sense for it to be in this deck. Actually, it probably makes negative sense for it to be in this deck. And because it makes so little sense for the card to be in this deck, the percentage of usefulness actually wraps around beyond 0 all the way back up to about 90% effectiveness. The negative effectiveness is better than the positive effectiveness. It's just effective.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect the wild.
Infinite sense. I'm gonna keep this spell. So this guy had like bear sharks and stuff, man. It's scary. Stack overflow. The goose. This is the guidance goose. It's in my hand at 9 mana and it's probably never going to be played, but he's going to make a lot of decisions and guide the team. Go, go, guidance goose, go. Companion. No, not the bear shark. He's probably a basking shark. Those are 40 foot long. If he gets Houndmastered, he'll become the Megalodon. This is going great, you know. He's doing stuff. We're hero power passing, watching him do stuff. Watched this cow jump over a fence the other day. Utter catastrophe. At least he didn't lose his legs, then he'd be ground beef. Bow pass. Pass? It was barely a play. Powering up. Ah, that one's bad. Yeah, I still feel favored. Don't worry about it. This is great. This is exactly how we wanted the game to pan out. If we didn't want to win. I wouldn't be surprised if we're dead right now. We are. I'm gonna say we don't want to queue into that matchup. Like, of all the things we could possibly verse, Bear Shark Hunter's gotta be one of the worst. We'll juke him. Haha. Nah, I bet you he got somebody else.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Nature must be preserved.
Alright. We got this. We're gonna seize the tempo, take the board, and roar him to death. We gotta stop drawing all over Blade Man. So there's an upcoming tour stop for HCT. And I guarantee you, a couple people are gonna have Tyrannitus in their deck. In their Druid deck. Just because Bear Shark's so hot right now, Druid's so hot right now. A lot of people are cutting Twisting Nether from Even Lock. So, when anyone asked me about tournament prep, I said Tyrannitus is the hot tech they should bring. They immediately removed me from their tournament practice group and stopped asking me more questions. But I guarantee you, at least 3 people took me seriously enough to put Tyrannitus in their deck. No, it's not that bad, guys. People, it's not that bad. They're trying to trick you. It's actually the hot new tech. This just pains me on an emotional level to make this trade. We're not naturalizing that though. You gotta save naturalized for the big things, man.
Onward, friends, to adventure.
Ah.
My dream and the world trembles.
I can see.
I think we might have to turn to the bear side, man. Oakheart's very frustrating. And you bear shark people, they can't Oakheart. The one drops in this deck still suck. Nah, you're right. We do need a Leroy. Are there more bears? There's a bearer. There's grizzlies. Dire Frenzy, what? Dire Frenzy does produce bears. We don't need our bears reproducing though, we need our bears attacking our opponent's face. Also, you can't Dire Frenzy your bear.
Rexa versus
We lose.
Uther.
This deck is not intended to ever win versus Paladin. If we had a Hounds, maybe we win 1% versus Paladin, but the way it's built right now, we lose every time versus Paladin. Unlucky.
None will survive.
Reporting for duty.
Deadly Shot's not good versus Paladin.
Reporting for duty.
Think he has level up? Do we win if he does? No, we do not. always dead, right? Not always. You gotta hit a sick deadly shot. Can we live by doing this? Double check. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, no. So he goes 3, 6. Oh no, he goes 3, 6, 9. Then he can 10, 11 us. So you have to deadly shot one of these two and kill command the other.
I wonder.
Cool. Hey, we might win.
Reporting for duty.
No taunt. Uh-oh. How did I win this? No, that's absurd. It's not even... Oh my god. Oh. What? No. He had to have thrown somewhere in there. No way. There's like 7 different ways he probably could have won that game.
Rexa versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Let the hunt begin.
Mo, digging in a hole, digging in my soul, screaming excavation. Sick hero power. Man. My favorite part about coining the Bear Shark is it puts Bear Shark in play. We did a great follow-up, but Bear Shark's in play. Is Innkeeper working for anyone else? Mine's not on. So if it's working for you, then get out of my head, man. Quit hacking my computers. Now I'll turn it on now. I gotta download the latest version and apply the patch. Downloading version 0.4.22. Just to make sure we're all on the correct version. It seems like it's a date. 422. Innkeeper's working for my mom. I don't know. Don't even know what that means. She doesn't even play Hearthstone. But I'm glad it's working for her. Thanks for checking up on me, man. Same way that your family play Hearthstone. My dad got Legend. He plays a little bit of Hearthstone. He's free to play, by the way. Pretty sick. Oh, poor little druid, but not really. That's great. I feel like committing both Hydras at this time is a little vulnerable to his swipes turning into too much damage and his Moonfires letting him race me. Mid-range Hunter is a deck that makes sense to me, man. You put the cards in that make it be a curve, and then you draw and play your curve. Simple, hypergeometric distribution curve deck. Whew. He has to play Ultimate Infestation, so giving this health or Divine Shield, or Stealth, makes it really hard for him to play Ultimate Infestation on it, and kill it. You'd need like 3 spell power. The other option was Wind Fury High Roll on the high main. This way gives me more positive outs. He's Innervate Naturalize after this. If he gets all of that, you know what? He's too good for me. So we're at 25, he's at 26. We're at 10. 10 is 20. 20 plus 5 is 25. Blurg. He needs like double Wrath Spellstone, dude. I guess just Wrath Spellstone. He's used both Spellstones. He needs double Wrath. He needs all of it. He needs to go Swipe, Moonfire, Moonfire, Wrath, Wrath. It's a 5-card lethal. Yeah, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.